What's going on, guys? XQ420 here. You already know what the deal is. Heater, toaster, chopper, burner strapped up on us at all times. No doubt. First time to the channel, stop hesitate. Subscribe button in there. Hit it for me. For your daily dose of news and commentary with a twist from your boy. Today's video. Minneapolis. What's the deal? Come on now, City Council. Don't tell me you're going back on your promise. Let's jump into this. All right, article right here from the Blaze. After vowing to abolish police, Minneapolis City Council demands to know where are the police as violence plagues the city. They can't be serious. There's no way that this is... I can't believe what I'm seeing. Where are the police? Let's jump into the article. Maybe they got something good down here for us. There's always potential. There's always hope. Hope remains. Just barely a sliver. So it says, after the tragic death of old Big Floyd, the biggest Floyd we had out here. It was bigger than the hurricane. George Floyd. Rocked the nation. The Minneapolis City Council, which is composed of nearly all Democrats, took the lead in anti-police movement voting to defund the police department. The council sought to replace traditional law enforcement with the newer community-based alternative forms of police. And then we all know what that is. Social workers. They don't have any weapons, don't have any training on how to handle criminals or how to properly defend themselves against criminals, don't have any type of investigative background, pulling fingerprints, getting statements, doing paper, ain't got nothing. So you know what that means? Criminals like, well, it's a good time to perform my criminal activity. I said, man, I ain't seen a better time in my life. I've been in this game for at least a few days. You know what I'm saying? Some other people picked up the criminal game. They're like, dang, bud, no police. Man, I'm getting involved right now. The pickings will be a little bit easier out here. So, people out here ain't ready for this stuff. But it says right down here, but as violent crime has plagued the city for months, the city council is now asking, where's the police? Well, that's right. They're right where you told them to be. Now, hold on a second. Now, you going to let your city get burned right to the ground, okay? You going to come out and say the police is the reason that it is. It's because of that systemic racism. All cops are racist and out here hunting the brown and the black folk, the indigenous people. We need to defund them. And then when they're like, all right, well, we ain't going to mess with y'all. y'all going to be like, hey, where y'all at? We need some help out here. Oh, no. That ain't the way this works. You don't come up to me one day, smooch me in the mouth, tell me you love me, and then the next day you go and get you a hooker down the street. Oh, bud, that ain't the way we doing this thing, okay? I can't stick around for it. So, of course, Minneapolis City Council passed a resolution in June to replace city's police department with alternative community safety, which means your community is no longer safe. Instead, that development came days after the council promised anti-police residents they would be completely dismantled the city's policing system. Now, another thing that I have made a video in the past, but Minneapolis Police Department has sent out an email to all their folks letting them know how to get robbed without getting hurt. If you were in the city council and you saw that, wouldn't that make you think that the police were done? They said, man, we ain't coming out. Just because I don't feel like it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all out here, y'all slandering our names in the street. So I ain't coming out. I'm gonna police at my desk. That's what I'm gonna do. I got some paperwork I need to catch up on. So it said, during a 2-hour meeting with Minneapolis Police Chief Maria Arredondo, or however you say that name. Both folks the name's way out there. The Democratic City Council, in brazen fashion, demanded to know why city police are not responding to the violence with enhanced law enforcement measures. Then what's this enhanced law enforcement measures? Can you give me a breakdown, Minneapolis City Council? We got the low tier enforcement measures. We got mid-grade, your silver. You know what I'm saying? Those type of. So I guess your low tier is what they're doing right now taking phone calls. We'll write your name in a book. We get with you shortly. And when I say shortly, we ain't coming to see you. I guess your mid-grade would be them actually out there probably stopping people, giving them a ticket, speeding ticket, seatbelt ticket. Your gold grade, I guess that would be maybe going and hitting up the drug folks with the enhanced law enforcement. I guess that's when you get out there and get things done. Folks who doing the violent criminal activity. But they're like, nah, bud, man, haven't you been seeing the news? Man, folks just getting shot sitting in their ride. I'm good right now. Thank you, though. I mean, y'all said you didn't need us, so hey, what's the deal? So this is from the Minnesota Public Radio. It said the number of reported violent crimes like assaults, robberies, and homicides are up compared to 2019. More people have been killed in the city in the first 9 months of 2020 than were slain. But we getting biblical just to make sure this thing stands out to you. Folks were slain out here. I ain't talking about they weren't shot. Somebody came up with a sword, broadsword, and cut the head off. Slayed right out in the street and stoning. So they said property crimes like burglaries and auto thefts are also up. Incidents of arson have increased 55% over the total at this point in 2019. So, of course, everybody wants to burn stuff up right now. It seems like the thing to do. I might go burn something myself, but it'd be just some charcoal when I'm grilling me a hamburger and a hot dog. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing no other type of burning. I ain't got that kind of time, and I ain't into that type of mischief. So they said the residents are asking, where are the police? Huh? Where are the police? Man, they gone, bud. They ain't coming back. They ain't looking to help you out. That's just all there is to it. Man, you can't talk junk about somebody, and then when you need them, be like, hey, you can come back and help me. But a lot of folks ain't got enough goodness in their heart to come back. Let's just be honest with it. Man, when you slander a whole bunch of folks, a lot of times they just gonna let you be. So they said that is the only public safety option that they have at the moment. MPD. They rely on MPD, and they are saying they are nowhere to be seen. Of course they ain't. So Council President Lisa Bender, one of the loudest anti-police voices, just months ago claimed the police are being defiant. So this is not new, she claimed. This ain't no new thing going on. I got you. So they said, meanwhile, Felipe Cunningham chided his colleagues for looking to the police for solutions when they called for the department's abolition just a few months ago. There you go, Felipe. Hold, bud. I mean, y'all don't be calling them now. Hey, what was the song? Evidence, call me when you're sober. Hey, y'all still drunk, so I can't talk to you. Y'all got to call me back when you're sober. How many drinks you had today? 2? Nope. When you've been cold turkey for a week, call me. So this said, what I am sort of flabbergasted by right now is colleagues who a very short time ago were calling for abolition are now suggesting we should be putting more resources and funding in the MPD. So that, but that lets you know, man, these people that are in the city councils and all that stuff, you see, that's the problem. They're just going with movements. Instead of actually sitting down and thinking about the whole picture, people just flow into a movement. And they're like, yeah, I'm doing the right thing. Turn around and look, and everything behind you burnt to the ground. And all you're doing is looking at this it's like a little bitty doll in front of you. So, I'm going to protect this doll. You turn around and look, the whole city burnt down. You're like, man, what are you doing, man? Wake up. Man, there's too many people that's woke and too many folk that ain't awake. You know what I'm saying? So what I mean? Man, so folks need to get awake. Stop being so woke and get awake. So that's what I got to say about it. So Arredondo had told the council that he's actually taking measures to combat the spike in crime. He explained that more officers have been added to patrols, additional resources have been allocated to investigative duties, and he's reiterated the seriousness of the crime issue with top department brass. So he said, I'm out there getting things done for the community. Oh, but you're supposed to be defunded now. I want people to stay with their purpose. You know what I'm saying? When you say you got a purpose, I want you to stick with your purpose. We backtracking now. It said, however, the department is also hemorrhaging personnel. In fact, more than 100 officers have left the department this year alone, more than double the usual number. With fewer officers, law enforcement becomes much more difficult. Of course they left, but when you was letting them go out there and get their ass whooped in the street, man, they won't gonna stick around for it. Are you surprised? Man, folks just act surprised about a whole lot of stuff that they shouldn't be surprised about at all. Man, if you clapping the hands for officers just getting shot, killed, stoned, blinded in the street, man, you think they're gonna stick around? Man, you got to show folks appreciation. Man, people want that stuff. So, what it says right down here, that's a Blaze Reporter, of course. Momentum driving the push to disband the Minneapolis police has dissipated because, as the Minneapolis City Council has learned, highly emotional rhetoric does not translate into functional property. And I don't see why. I mean, what's the deal, City Council? Y'all had your private security anyway, busting folks up for a little bit of change. Maybe somebody came up and said something to you. Say, hey, bud, I see you got security. Who's gonna help me out? I said, man, the fellas done came right in here and whooped me, and then took what little bit of money I had, and took my socks and drawers too while they were at it. Said, it's about to get cold out, bro. I gotta make sure I'm fully clothed. It's like, dang, man. I called the police and they said, man, we might be able to get to you in about a week. Maybe. I mean, just maybe. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. We backlogged on paperwork right now and donuts. So in closing on this, Bo, it's just the same sad love song. That's all it is. Folks think they're going to do something to make this big change, and they look around and they're like, man, the criminals don't care, bud. They're like, good. Man, I'm glad there's no police. That means I can go rob me a few more folks today. Usually only get about 1 robbery every about 2 days. Now I can get me about 4 in about a day. Because I know folks ain't going to do nothing. Minneapolis police done sent out the thing to let them know how to get robbed safely. That's what everybody worry about now. Hey, man, how you can go to the store safely. Hey, how you can drive your car safely. How you can, how you can go to the bathroom safely. Hey, how you can have sex safely. It's like, hey, Minneapolis police are like, hey, we got one for you. How you can get robbed safely. So, y'all let me know what y'all think about in the comment section below. A little hypocrisy. I mean, folks not holding on to their purpose. So, hey, it's a whole bunch of other folks that, hey, you got to throw them to the wayside, but it said, wiping my hands clean of you. Because, I mean, y'all not people of your word. Hey, and if you ain't got your word, what do you have? You're nothing without your word. That's just what I think about it. So, let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. As always, like, share, subscribe. Click the notification bell so you know when I post in the future. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.